2, 1.
Hey guys, Havoc here, and today we're going to explore a new game called LawBreakers. It came into beta recently, and I got access to the closed beta number 2, so we're going to just try it out for a little bit and see how it goes. So right now I'm basically using what's called the Wraith class, which is like a hybrid semi-assassin slash shooter type, where he has the mobility and he can mow people down, but most of his abilities lie in close range combat, which you see me there with the knife stabbing people. So the Wraith has about 3 different types of abilities, where he has a slide, where he knee slides across the map, which you can combo into at knife dash,
Sweet dreams, scum sucker!
which is his left shift. Then you also have his E ability, which is he will shoot his knife at an opponent and it'll detonate over a certain amount of time unless you shoot it. Then it'll explode upon you shooting a bullet on it, or if another teammate shoots it as well, so it doesn't have to be you. So right now we're in a gravity field, because every map has an anti-gravity zone, which is very
Your team scored.
prominent in all of the maps that I've played so far. So right now we're playing a mode called Blitzball, where you have to go to the middle of the map, grab the ball, and take it home, which is almost like capturing the flag. But instead they use like this happy little ball that talks to you.
Aha! Back in it to win it!
I thought I had the ball there. I was following my teammate. Usually I pick up the ball most of the time, but if my teammate's there, then I'm good. It's very objective based, so killing is not really that important. And as you can see right there, I detonated my little knife at the bottom there, which lets you know when you can detonate it. So you have to wait for the shield to go off on the blitz ball, and then you must take the ball all the way to the goal line. The Wraith class uses a very fast automatic pistol, and then the knife obviously, so those are his 2 main weapons. His ultimate basically will slow people down. So as long as you hit them on range, these big sound waves will basically pass through the enemy and then stop them in time and slow them, which is handy for the assassin so he can get up close and personal without having to worry about him getting attacked. And this game's really all about movement, so if you're standing still, you will basically be dead. You must keep moving constantly, or else it's game over. Even when waiting for the objective, you have to stay on your toes, except for that guy that's just standing there, because this team wasn't that great that we faced, but it's very fast-paced. So we're basically dominating them at this point, because they're not really going for the objectives, which is the one main importance of this game mode. Like I went to go, he went to go hide in his spawn. That's funny. It's the same thing over and over again. Get the objective, go in, but it gets more exciting if the team's a little bit better, where you're going back and forth to try and get the objective from the other team. And each zone that we have to bring it back to is in their spawn. So it shouldn't be that hard for them, because you can see right there, they're just sitting there, just giving up. So they can just camp the spawn point and wait for us to get the ball. So it depends on how the other team plays it out. Alright, and here we go. Now this one's going to be called Turf mode for the game mode, where it's basically capture the point. So you have 3 different spots, A, B, and C. And after a certain amount of time, they will load up. You just gotta sit on it and wait for it to cap. So let's see how we do here. This team was a little bit better in terms of capping, so it was a little bit of a struggle in the beginning. So I'm still playing the Wraith because I'm just trying to get used to one class for right now. So here I am trying to go into the enemy spawn, because A and C is each person's spawn point, so usually you're just fighting for B most of the time, but I'm all the way in their spawn just capping it because no one's here yet. There's a big fight going on B. And still, like, if you're not moving, you are gonna be dead. So you have to just keep bouncing around and slicing and dicing people. Sometimes you can even leave your knife on the cap point there, and then they'll just die. You know, get a grave kill because they have no idea what's on the ground there, which is pretty nice once in a while. Another ability the Wraith has is you can do wall jump, which is his passive, and you can jump about 3 times. So he really is like the ninja class. There is an actual assassin's class, which uses a grapple and a knife, which is really OP at the moment if you know how to play her. But so far I like this hybrid version of this assassin type class, because I can run and gun, and still be able to do most of the stuff an assassin can in terms of mobility. So I like to go really fast. So here I am trying to hold this point to cap it. I don't know if I'll make it or not. Yep, nope, didn't happen. That was close. It was just hard finding them in their spawn there. Then you have this class right here, which is called, I think, the Juggernaut. And it is badass because it shoots rockets. And if you can hit those rockets like in TF2 or those types of games, then you'll be really good at this game. It's got like a Titanfall slash...
3, 2,
what else could this be? It's got the movement of Titanfall where you can go vertical, horizontal, doesn't matter that way. It still has the shooter part of it, which is almost like a Quake style, in my opinion. People are still trying to hold this B, because whoever gets B is basically going to win this game. And every time you see me pull my knife out, basically I can propel myself a tiny bit, which is good maneuverability in the gravity zone, because I can actually go where I want to go and not just float in the air and get stabbed. So when you see me do all that knife motion, it's not just a habit, it's me actually trying to move around on the map. So I found that was one weakness of the Wraith class, is you can't do much in terms of getting yourself stable to the ground, because he has 3 triple jumps and nothing else in terms of getting himself to the floor. So there's my ultimate right there, so you see he's slowed. And then you can just stab him and that's about it. He's dead. As long as you hit that, because it's a skill shot, then they'll be immobilized. And then you can do whatever you want in terms of assassinating them or just mowing them down with the pistol. So right now we're in the lead, 9-5. So our team's doing pretty good on B.
shut out.
There's one thing I don't get though, is when you capture a point, it like blows up and pushes you off, which is kind of weird. But other than that, I like turf mode, it's pretty good. There is another game mode, which is called Overcharged, where it's somewhat like Blitzball, but you basically hold the battery on your point, let it charge, and if you can hold the charge for a full amount, then you win. So it's like turf mode and Blitzball put together. But I haven't recorded any of the Overcharged game mode just yet. For now we're just gonna test this out. I've probably been playing for a couple of hours now, and I'm sort of getting the hang of it. Which is a really fun game so far in my opinion. Oh yeah. That knife explosion is so nice. And that ballistic knife. And you can see on the floor there's one right there. If you get hit, it really hurts. So you need 16 points to win this game mode, and we're at 12. So we're not too far off. Cooldowns are pretty decent in terms of how long you can use your abilities in your ultimate. I feel like it's just fast enough for this type of fast-paced game, where it's not overpowered, where you can start spamming them 100 times, which is really good so far.
You are 3 zones away from
So that's the assassin class, but she got pulverized, which uses the knives and the grappling hook. Then you have battle medics, you have like heavy tank assault, so you have a couple of roles you can play in this game. You each has their own unique abilities. I've dabbled with a few of them, but so far I've liked the Wraith the most. Just because of its maneuverability. So right there was another class, which teleports, which I think was called the Gunslinger, which uses a pistol on one side and a shotgun on the other hand, so you can dual wield and teleport at the same time, which is pretty cool, but it's a really hard skill shot. So unless you can't aim, then that's not that class for you. So those are combos you can do. You can do the slide, slash, and you can kick as well with your F key. So we're almost won this turn for a couple more points. And that'll be it.
You are one zone away.
So I got an overcharge there because the battle medic healed me. Which you can choose who it automatically heals to, and then it'll be on you for a short amount of time. Plus there are health stations on the map that you can go to, and little health pots on the floor you can pick up for like some quick HP, because in this type of game you're going to need it. Don't stop moving. That should be the role model of that game. And we won. So that's it for this episode. Hope you like my quick little introduction to this game. So far I'm enjoying it, and I'll probably be playing more of it later on. So thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next episode.